Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, triumphs and challenges, victories and defeats. But it's in our darkest moments, when we've fallen and feel like we can't get up, that we discover our true strength. Today we're going to explore a powerful question: why do we fall? Falling is an inevitable part of life. It's not a question of if we'll fall, but when and how we'll respond when we do. We fall in our personal lives, in our careers, in our relationships, and in our pursuits of our dreams. But here's the thing: falling isn't failing. Falling is learning. Falling is growing. Falling is an opportunity to rise stronger than before. Think about a time when you fell, when you faced a setback or a failure. How did it make you feel? Discouraged, defeated, maybe even ready to give up? These feelings are natural, but they don't define you. What defines you is how you choose to respond to these falls. We fall because we're pushing our boundaries. We fall because we're trying something new, something challenging. We fall because we're daring to dream big and reach for the stars. If you never fall, it might mean you're not pushing yourself hard enough, not taking enough risks, not stretching beyond your comfort zone. Consider a baby learning to walk. They fall countless times, but do they give up? No, they get back up again and again until walking becomes second nature. That's the spirit we need to embrace in all areas of our lives. We fall not to stay down, but to learn how to get back up. Each fall is a lesson. It teaches us about our strengths and our weaknesses. It shows us where we need to improve, where we need to focus our efforts. When we fall, we gain valuable experience that we couldn't have gotten any other way. It's through our falls that we develop resilience, perseverance, and grit, qualities that are essential for long-term success and fulfillment. I remember some of the most successful people in history have faced numerous falls and failures. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each of those 10,000 attempts was a fall, but also a step towards his ultimate success. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers before it was accepted. Those rejections were falls, but they didn't stop her from becoming one of the most successful authors in history. We fall because life is unpredictable. No matter how well we plan, how hard we work, there will always be factors beyond our control. The economy might take a downturn, affecting our business. A relationship might end, breaking our heart. We might face health challenges that derail our plans. These falls aren't a reflection of our worth or our abilities. They're simply part of the human experience. When we fall, we're given an opportunity to reassess our path. Maybe the fall is telling us we need to adjust our approach. Maybe it's showing us that we need to develop new skills. Or maybe it's guiding us towards a different direction altogether, one that might be even better than what we initially envisioned. Falling also teaches us humility. It reminds us that we're human, that we're not infallible. This humility can make us more empathetic towards others who are struggling, more open to learning from others, and more appreciative of our successes when they come. We fall to test our commitment. How badly do we want our dreams? Are we willing to get back up and try again, even when it's hard, even when we're bruised and discouraged? Our falls reveal our true passion and determination. They separate those who merely wish for something from those who are willing to work tirelessly to achieve it. I think about a time when you overcame a fall. Remember how it felt to rise again, to keep going despite the setback. That feeling of triumph, of resilience, of knowing you're stronger than your challenges, that's why we fall. To experience that incredible feeling of overcoming. When we fall, we're forced to look at things from a new perspective. From the ground, we see things differently. We notice details we missed before. We gain new insights that can help us moving forward. Sometimes, what seems like a devastating fall can lead us to opportunities we never would have discovered otherwise. Falling also connects us with others. When we're vulnerable, when we share our struggles, we open ourselves up to support and encouragement from others. We realize we're not alone in our challenges. This sense of community, of shared human experience, can be incredibly powerful and uplifting. We fall to build our self-confidence. Each time we get back up, each time we persevere despite the odds, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of overcoming challenges. This builds a deep, unshakable belief in ourselves that can carry us through future difficulties. Falling teaches us patience. Success rarely happens overnight. It's a process, often involving many falls along the way. By embracing our falls, we learn to trust the journey, to have faith that our efforts will pay off in the long run, even if we can't see the results immediately. When we fall, we're given the opportunity to practice self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we face setbacks. But learning to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in our lowest moments, is crucial for our mental and emotional well-being. We fall to learn that we are worthy of love and respect, even when we're not at our best. Falling can also ignite our creativity. When our usual methods don't work, when we've hit the ground, we're forced to think outside the box. We have to come up with new solutions, new approaches. Some of the most innovative ideas have come from people who were backed into a corner, who had fallen and had no choice but to think creatively to rise again. We fall to appreciate our successes more deeply. When everything comes easily, we might take our achievements for granted. But when we've fallen, when we've struggled and persevered, we value our victories so much more. We understand the work that went into them, the obstacles we overcame to reach them. Falling teaches us about our support system. In our darkest moments, we discover who truly stands by us, who believes in us even when we've lost belief in ourselves. These relationships are invaluable, and sometimes it takes a fall to fully appreciate them. When we fall, we're reminded of our courage. It takes bravery to put ourselves out there, to risk falling in pursuit of our dreams. Each fall is a badge of honor, a testament to our courage in facing our fears and pushing beyond our limits. We fall to learn the importance of preparation. While we can't avoid all falls, we can learn from each one how to be better prepared for future challenges. Each fall gives us information we can use to strengthen our foundation, to shore up our weaknesses, to be more ready for what lies ahead. Falling teaches us flexibility and adaptability. Life rarely goes exactly as planned. By learning to navigate our falls, to adjust our course when necessary, we develop the flexibility to thrive in an ever-changing world. We fall to discover our inner strength. Often we're capable of much more than we give ourselves credit for. It's when we're tested, when we've fallen and feel like we can't go on, that we tap into reserves of strength we never knew we had. Falling can be a powerful motivator. Sometimes hitting rock bottom is exactly what we need to spark a major change in our lives. It can be the wake-up call that pushes us to finally pursue our passions, to make that change we've been putting off, to become the person we've always wanted to be. When we fall, we're given the chance to redefine success. Maybe our fall shows us that the path we were on wasn't truly fulfilling. It gives us the opportunity to reassess what really matters to us, to realign our goals with our values and passions. We fall to learn the power of small steps. After a big fall, the thought of reaching our goals can seem overwhelming. But by focusing on small, manageable steps, we learn that even the biggest comebacks happen one step at a time. Falling teaches us about impermanence. Both our successes and our failures are temporary. This knowledge can help us stay grounded in good times and hopeful in challenging times. We fall to learn the importance of self-care. When we're down, we realize how crucial it is to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. This self-care becomes a foundation that supports us in all our endeavors. Falling can lead us to our true calling. Sometimes what seems like a devastating setback in one area can guide us towards where we're truly meant to be. Many people have discovered their life's passion only after falling in another area. We fall to learn the value of asking for help. It's okay not to have all the answers, not to be able to do everything on our own. Falling teaches us that reaching out for support is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom and self-awareness. When we fall, we're reminded of our humanity. We're not perfect, and we don't have to be. Our falls and our flaws make us relatable, approachable, and real. Falling teaches us empathy. Having experienced our own setbacks, we become more understanding and supportive of others facing similar challenges. This empathy enriches our relationships and makes us better leaders, friends, and community members. We fall to learn the importance of forgiveness, both forgiving others and forgiving ourselves. Holding on to blame or resentment after a fall only holds us back. Learning to forgive frees us to move forward. Falling can be a powerful reality check. It can shake us out of complacency, making us realize we need to work harder, be more focused, or change our approach. This wake-up call can be the catalyst for significant positive change in our lives. We fall to learn the power of persistence. It's not about how many times we fall, but how many times we get back up. Each time we rise, we build the habit of persistence that will serve us well throughout our lives. Falling teaches us to celebrate our progress, not just our achievements. When we've fallen and are working to rise again, every small step forward becomes a victory worth celebrating. This ability to find joy in the journey, not just the destination, can transform our entire outlook on life. We fall to discover our true supporters. In our darkest moments, we learn who believes in us, who is willing to stand by us and help us up. These relationships are precious and can become the foundation of our support system as we pursue our dreams. Falling reminds us of the importance of balance in our lives. If we fall in one area, it often affects others. This interconnectedness teaches us to strive for overall well-being, not just success in one aspect of our lives. We fall to learn the power of our thoughts and beliefs. Our internal dialogue during tough times can either keep us down or lift us up. Falling gives us the opportunity to cultivate a resilient, positive mindset that can carry us through future challenges. Subscribe for more videos.